Hello there. I am back, and it's been busy, but I'm going to try to get a few of these videos recorded and out within the next few days. I've got 2 of these boxes, and I'm also going to be looking at some things I've been working on in the shop between classes and work, So, for those of you that still tune in, I know there's not many, who might see this. Sorry for the radio silence. Just been very busy with life, to be quite honest. But I finally have a bit of quiet downtime, and I thought I should do something at least. I did just see the Godzilla -1 trailer, the second trailer. That has been the highlight of my day. Like, I've been giddy with excitement. But anyway, that aside, let's get into opening the boxes. So starting with this one, and I don't know which one of these came first because they've been sitting in my room for some time. I've taken a peek a little bit, but I lost track of which one. Okay. I think this might have been the first one. Okay, let's see. Ah. It's a little case that you put on the back of your phone. You can just stick it on the back. I don't know how well it would stick to my OtterBox, but I guess I could fit, just barely, right there. I'll consider it. Let's see. Hold on a second. A very nice card that I can't quite show. I don't know what series she's from. It's Korwa, Korwa, if anybody knows. Seems to be a white-furred fox girl. Anyway, moving on. This looks to be what? Let me see real quick. Never mind, there's no paper. I'm going to guess... I don't know if this is High School DxD or some sort of... I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. It is a very nice plate, though. Nice little dish here that you could use. Seems pretty solid enough. And I don't see any... It's not just simply laminated on there. No, it's pretty well and good design that's kind of printed into the plate. And it has enough depth to it, so very good. Now this just looks like something that you would dip, fill with a soy sauce or whatever, used for dipping. In fact, I actually could use something like this for when I'm cooking. Have it as like a little side for portioning out a bit of seasoning. So that'll actually be pretty useful. Let me see what this is off camera here. Oh, okay. Give me a moment to set something aside. Here, we can use the plate, actually. Perfect. Actually, let's not use the plate. That's a little big. I'm gonna lay that out there. Oh, Just barely censor that there. Very nice. Dress Up Darling. A show that I have still only watched a little bit of. You know, I didn't really get into the hype of that show when it came out and was, you know, all popular and everything. I don't know. Not quite my cup of tea. Still a good show, though. Very wholesome, I will admit. You know, I'm not gonna bash it or anything. Alright, and then... Oh, wait, what's this? Hold on a second. Ooh, what's this? I don't know if I can take this coin out. It looks like 02, I think. If I can kind of get a good angle on that. Oh, it even says 02 on the coin. I'm dumb. Interesting. I will add it to the coin collection. Has a nice, decent weight to it. Yeah, I don't think it's openable. We'll set that aside. Deceptive Vampiress. I do not... The box is a little dinged up. I will kind of give a bit of criticism on this one. Every so often there's a box that's a little banged up, but usually the figure survives. So the packaging is good, I guess. It survives the damage of travel. Let us look for something to open this with. Has sort of a, seems to be a schoolgirl uniform of some sort. Nice lilac, lavender colored hair. A very modest figure, you know. And I think I said this in a previous video, but I do kind of like the more modestly dressed figures. I don't know. That's just me. It does appear a bit washed out, you know, but it oddly works, you know. Overall, nothing pops too violently. Let's simply center on the base. Okay. That's simple enough. Okay, I say as I fail to connect the... They're the same height. There we go. And that kind of... very simple. And try to get a little bit of a close-up there. So, again, like with all of them, this is a pretty mid-level figure, quality-wise. Overall construction's very good. Looking closer, the details are actually pretty nice. This one, compared to others, I don't see any, like, smearing of print or paint. I'd say this is actually a pretty good one. Okay. So we're going to set that aside. And I'm just going to do both these boxes in a bit of a longer video. You know, do them both while I have the chance. Because I am anticipating to stay busy for the next several weeks. So, to box number 2. This one actually has a nice little scroll, and I can already tell, nice Tokyo Ghoul. Indeed, it's going to be kind of like that one, though admittedly a bit different. Oh, if the card is anything to go by, we got Nero Claudius in there. Let's take a further look. Indeed. Something for off camera, but very nice. And right away, this guy. We're gonna start off with this. I love it. Perfect. It's a keychain. I'm not going to put this on my keychain, no. But definitely going to go on the shelf over where... It'll be a good companion for the Squirtle over on that bookshelf. Definitely. Fits in the palm of my hand. Pygmy Pachita. Good boy. What's this? Oh, Rias? Okay, so we're going to have a light-up acrylic stand here, if I can find the rest of it. We have a little notepad of Albedo here with a little design. Someone like me that needs to constantly take notes, that'll be very useful. Little design there. This camera does not like to focus, does it? Let's see. Oh my. We'll set that aside for a moment. Oh, very nice. Let's take this off, actually, so we can get a better look at the design that's here. Yes, please peel both sides of film. Come on now. I do not have the fingernails for this, apparently. Okay. There we go. They really sealed that side. Very good. Now I think you can kind of see that right there. I don't have a cord long enough to hook this up right now, but I would imagine, you know, it might be changing colors, so you'll get, in fact, you can see several of them in there. So I'd imagine green, blue, most likely a red to go with her hair. If that is to light up most of it, in that white area, I could imagine a red, very likely. I might try this later on. Maybe put a picture to go with it. Let's set that aside. Should I keep that piece? Don't need this piece. That can go there. Alright. Let's kind of organize ourselves. And let me take a look at this second scroll. Good God. My God. Anyway, yes, anyway. Let me, once again, procure a form of censorship here. Indeed. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Let me actually readjust this so it faces properly. Let me bring that down. You can leave the rest to your imagination, I presume. I have nowhere to put all of these. In fact, some of the other characters, you know, some of the scrolls I might in fact sell or give to friends, now that I think about it. But I'm definitely keeping this one. Now, for the finale of this double box video, who exactly are you? Irina Bunny version. Interesting. Mrs. Vitch? Interesting. Okay. Somebody will inevitably know who she is. Like I've told a few people, you know, in real life, I'm not the absolute biggest fan that sits down and watches every single series. I might watch a few, but I express my fandom, you know, my enjoyment. I express it through prop making and cosplay. So everybody's different in that regard. And of course, collecting, because inevitably there will be a bit of a market for that type of thing. Stonks, ladies and gentlemen, stonks. Now this one, it's all leg. All leg, no torso. Good God. Very light. Surprisingly light. I do like the blending of the hair, how it's very pastel and then it kind of gets a bit bolder. I don't know how well that shows up, but right about here it blends into a different shade of yellow. It's very nice. Then of course you got a very clear contrast of gloss and then a very matte finish. Matte? I've never known how to pronounce that. But yeah, the nice contrasting finishes there really make it pop. A much more different to the other figure where it's, you know, very neat and proper, but at the same time rather monotone, I guess, for a vampire, for the undead. But here you have quite the alluring femme fatale. Very interesting. And of course, to go with that sort of persona, a lot more vivid colors and finishes. It's very fitting. Okay. This one will be a bit different, I would hope. Interesting how that one goes there. I thought it would be the other way around. It is the other way around. This one just has a bit of a cover on the hole. I have to kind of bore out this. Have to do a bit of modifying. Sometime when casting the plastic, you'll get a bit of a excess that's not properly cleaned. Okay. Alright, there we go. She's rather unstable, though. Let me try this again. There's 1, 2. There we go. The cross leg does kind of make it quite hard to properly align these. That's the only problem with it, but everything else is actually quite nice. Very much. See how close we can get with this. Yes. Anyway. Very good. And again, there's no real points that are, you know, poorly blended. There is a slight gap here, but it's not too noticeable. Then again, with something like this, when you're curving the piece so much, that is somewhat to be expected. Especially since, you know, this isn't like the highest end item, but it's fine. I think it's very nice. Alright, and that'll probably do it for this video. And also, these here are probably going to be the last ones I do for the foreseeable future. You know, it might be years before I do something like this. You know, on top of being busy, finances are tight. I'm not going to go too much into it, but I've temporarily canceled this subscription. It's nice and all, but, you know, gotta focus on the important things, right? So, yeah. And besides, there are other specific characters that I buy instead of just mystery boxes all the time. But it was very good while I had them. So I have maybe one more that's floating out in the mail on its way. But yeah, that's basically going to be the very last few of these. Some future videos I'm going to be trying to quickly record. I don't think today, or perhaps with the rest of the day that is left, I'm going to do some props that I've been working on, and I'll post those as well. So look forward to that in the future, within the next week or two. And yeah, for those of you that might have stopped by and been wondering what the heck I've been up to, it's just a bit of everything. Life is busy in general, but I'm hanging in there, and I hope you all have as well. I hope you're all doing alright. I know many people are starting school around this time, so good luck to those that have to do that, whether it's public or in college. And yeah, I hope everyone's doing alright. I'm looking forward to Halloween already. And we just started September. But yeah. So yeah, as usual, I thank you all for watching. I hope to catch you in the next one. Peace.